Alright, still a little bit cold and water's still a bit muddy from the rain that we've recently had, but we're going to try to see if we can get anything this morning. Preferably not that tree, but nice little chub. Better than nothing. First one of the year, 2026 season. Whoop, came right off. I know it's just a creek chub, but man, it's actually a really pretty one. Alright, back in the water. I do have a pretty nasty feeling that that's the only thing I'm gonna get out of here today, but you never know. Stuck on a leaf. Just using a 1/4 ounce split shot, number 6 hook. snagging up. There we go. That one got snagged pretty darn hard. But yeah, just a 1/4 ounce split shot, number 6 hook with a worm on it. Then I have another soft plastic worm about 1 inch above it that glows in the dark. And then, as you can tell, I am using pumpkin green. The reason for the glow in the dark is because of muddy water. Very, very bad. I just want them to be able to see it. Light colors aren't going to work today because of the muddy water, so that's what we're doing. And so far, I got the 1 creek chub. I lost one right before I hit record, unfortunately, but it's okay. It's just a creek chub. A little bit later on in the year, I'll use those as bait for the catfish. I'm just casting her out and letting it ride the bottom. Every now and then I'll pick it up and let it drift. But I'll show you here in a second, there's a very specific spot in this creek that I'm trying to fish right now because of the way that the water is running. I'll show you. So with the way this water is running, we got a very heavy current here. We got a log jam right there. Very mild right over in there. So right now, that's where the fish are sitting, is right along that bank line, waiting for the bugs and stuff to come off those ripples. And then that's where they're hitting. That's where I've got both of them so far. And almost hit that snag again. Don't want that. I didn't bring any of my stuff down here with me. I don't want to have to tie on if I don't have to. Alright, well, the bite's not as good right here as I want it to be. So let's go take a walk, and we'll just hit this trail right here and keep on walking. Trying to find the good spots just like that, or maybe even up here on the bend might be a better location. I'm not really targeting anything specific, just trying to catch something and enjoy life. And this spot of the river right here is typically only, well, creek. I wouldn't consider this a river. Anyway, this is typically only ever ankle deep. So as you can see, with all the rain we've had as of right now, that's about 7 to 8 feet deep right there. But we're gonna keep on going this way. Let's see, what do we got going on over here? Okay. Big old log jam there. Alright, this, we're gonna give this a shot right here. Find me a spot to set you down here. We're gonna see what we can come up with up in here, if anything. Probably should have made that cast a little bit closer to the log jam over here, but it'll be alright, we'll figure it out. We're gonna try to get right up into that log jam. So this is gonna be kind of a sketchy cast, I'll say. It's either gonna be good or we're gonna end the video here. We'll find out. No, it wasn't bad. We're not ending the video. But definitely not a good spot right there. I did get snagged, but it came loose with that 1/4 ounce on there. I just dropped it and she came out. We're gonna give her a shot up under that tree over there, and if we don't get anything there, we'll switch spots again. Perfect. So far I haven't even gotten a thump like I did in the other spot. I was getting consistent thumps over there, but the hook I am using is a little bit too big for the small fish that are in that location, which I fully expected. just take you to a new spot one more time. Gonna go to the spot where I saw some browns last year. It's a little bit early in the season. I'm not expecting there to be any browns there right now, but this is the location of which they have historically stocked this creek with brown trout every year since 2002. And it's always been right around this time of the year. They haven't done it yet. I think they're waiting until mid-April this year, like they did last year and the year previously. But that's fine, because when they do that, they do stick around in this area for about 2 weeks. After that, it's just creek chubs and bluegill again. So, but looking for that location gonna be kind of difficult with all the additional rain, because I can't see the rocks in the bottom, and that was my telltale sign that I was in the right location before. But I believe I'm coming up on it. We'll find out. Oh, I believe it's this log jam up here, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to take a look at the trees around it when we get there. It is getting to be a little bit more chilly than I would like it to be for myself, but let's see. Yep. So that's the log jam right there. And that's my telltale tree. So we'll throw a line probably up behind the log jam there. Probably still enough worm on there. Let's see if I can manage to do this without hitting that tree. Oh, I had something. I had something on there, but I lost it, and it was quite a bit bigger than anything I've seen here thus far. See if I can get them to bite on that again. Water might be running just a bit too fast for it right here. Snagged on the bank. Come on, now you're better than that. Just a leaf. We'll throw on another worm here. We're getting a little light on my worm. And, hopefully we can get something else here. But it's looking not too great for today, which is okay. One fish is better than no fish. I'll do a couple just to hide that hook a little bit better. Alright. Well, hopefully they just nibble on that for me. I think one more cast here and probably call it for the day. Alright, well, we're going to call that it for today in this location at least. I do fully plan on going to a couple other locations, but those are typically pretty packed, so we'll see if there's anyone there. If not, we'll see if I can get into Mesa Crappie today. Not looking too likely, but at least that location is not a river or a creek, it is a lake, so I got pretty good access there. Anyway, you guys have a good rest of your day. Thanks for viewing.